Greetings, champion. This is Nyandusi Nyachai, also known as Deuce, and I'm speaking to you all the way here from Buffalo, New York, United States of America. Jumbo, hope you're doing very well as you're watching this video. Actually, today is Tuesday here, and it's a beautiful evening. I don't know how it is outside, but I think the weather has not been bad so far. And I just wanted to share this video with you and let you know how privileged I am to be a Kenyan and to be engaging with you. And thank you if you have joined my Facebook fan page, Nyandusi Deuce Nyachai, or if you're my friend on Twitter, at Nyandusi Nyachai. Let me share with you something that's absolutely critical. Our generation is hungry for hope in Kenya. Our generation is looking for the answers to some of the struggles we're facing, whether it's poverty, dealing with corruption, getting jobs, security, a lot of issues. And I can honestly say that Kenya is a beautiful country. It's just that we struggle with poor leadership, and even a lot of times we don't have authentic leaders. And you know what? I've been here for about 10 years. I came as a student here in Buffalo, New York, went to the State University of New York, college at Buffalo, and got my undergraduate degree in business and master's in student personnel administration, higher education administration. And now I'm married to a beautiful wife called Tiffany, and I live here currently. But you know, the initial reason why I moved to the United States was to better my education, and the reality was that there were no schools that were good enough based on the standards my dad had for me in my education in Kenya. And obviously there's schools you could go to, but you know, you want to always get the best that you can, pending how much you can afford. And you know, this is now 10 years down the line. January 7th, 2013 was 10 years. And, you know, I've just been reflecting on what am I doing here and what is my value as a Kenyan? And you should be asking yourself that question, my friend. You know, do you have the heart of a Kenyan? Are you hungry to be that Kenyan that's going to deliver that difference to the generations? Maybe you feel like, man, I don't have a job, I'm poor, I don't have a voice, and so I can't make a difference. I cannot make a difference. But the reality is you can't, because when you stand up to the new constitution that we have, when you realize that this belongs to you, you know, the Americans say we the people, you know, it's yours and it's mine and it's ours. And if we protect it, and if we realize that, you know, you have a right, and that you know, do your best to wherever you are and impact your sphere of influence, whether it's speaking with your friends in the villages, or if you have a influential position, whether it's in the city or wherever you are, we can make it. This is our generation's time. And I encourage you, if you are you know, if you are against the current president-elect Uhuru Kenyatta being the president, you know, I challenge you to just reconsider supporting him. Let me just let you know that I did not support him. I wasn't a major fan of Uhuru Kenyatta, but I realized, well, one thing, I know he's a humble guy. You know, I've watched him from far, and I know he is. You know, but I realize we all have differences. But, you know, they say that united we stand, divided we fall. And if you are against him, and if you are someone who's not in support of him, yeah, you have a constitutional right to stand up against that. I know the current Prime Minister Raila Odinga is fighting the case of the election, Uhuru winning in court, and he has a right to do that. But at the same time, we have to allow ourselves to, even though we have the right, to ask the question, are we fighting for the sake of fighting, or are we truly seeking to unite one another? Because despite the differences, even if Raila became president or someone else, will we still support them? I have to say that I'm guilty, because in the past I was very one-sided. But I've grown, I've matured, I've realized that this tender age of turning 28 this year, that Kenya is bigger than me. That Kenya is a nation made up of different people based on gender, personality, religion, creed, culture, all these things. But we are all Kenyan. So let's stand up. Let's let this generation be the best that we can be. God bless you. I'd love to hear your comments, and you have what it takes to build our nation.